What's up, everyone? Azariel here, and welcome to another ADSplay uploading schedule for the week of May 18th, 2014. Got a lot of things I want to talk about, including some plans finally coming into fruition. A lot of great news in regards to gaming. There's a couple of down things, but nevertheless, that's going to be tied in with the great news because it's really exciting. Now, I don't really sound too enthusiastic right now. Please understand that like for years now, I've been having this leg injury, and I don't even know what the hell to call it. I've Googled it. I've Googled the symptoms, and the closest thing I can call it, the closest thing that I could find related to the symptoms that is happening in my leg is called, um, it's called something called Eden. Like that's what it was called. It was called Eden, and basically what had happened to me. Now, mind you, this happened years ago. I was asleep in my bed. So of course, like this is back when I was living in Louisiana. I don't live there anymore though. But back when I was living in Louisiana, my bed was actually um up against the wall in my room, and I don't know what happened, but when I was asleep that night, I think my foot pushed itself up against the wall or something like that, and then I twist and turn, and my leg, I don't know, something in my upper left thigh probably got torn, and ever since then, even though it only happens like once or twice a year, in like my upper right thigh, my leg just swells up, and it's so painful to the point where I can't move. Like it's a challenge just to get out of bed. Like right now, I have my leg up on some pillows, and it's helping with the pain a little bit, but damn, dude, it is like it's killer. I'm fresh in California for like 3 weeks now. And my only ride to anywhere is my sister's, and currently she's at work. But naturally, what happens is like the pain eventually goes away, or I end up just passing out from the pain, and then I wake up and everything's fine. But I've had X-rays before, and they couldn't find anything torn or anything broken in my leg, so I might need to get like an MRI. So that's basically what the situation is right now. I need to get me like an MRI just to find out what the hell this is, because I've been having this for like pretty much just going on like 3 years, and it's been, man, like it's been a roller coaster ride with this condition. So again, like I don't know what to call it, but hopefully I'll be able to find out something, and of course I'll inform you guys about that. But enough with the bad news. Let's get on with the good news, because I'm happy I got some good news for ya. Gotta have some decorum, please. Yes, good news is all real. But some great news in regards to some games that months ago I said that I was gonna uh, catch up on, as well as me finally being able to adopt DirectCapture. I'm gonna inform you guys on that. So first, let me get started. Again, as you know, like months ago in videos, I've I've missed a couple of games, and I've announced that I have been looking at the timeline to see when is the best time for me to catch up on these games, and it seems to be like the best time to be is actually during the summer. You know, Now the reason why I missed out on those games was because I was getting ready to move, and all my money was getting invested into that. So I didn't really have extra money to play certain video games and things like that. And about time I did have a little bit of extra money to play some games, those games were old and they had new games coming out, so I kind of just left those alone and had those on a back burner until I could, pick them up at a later time, because there's several uh moments throughout this summer that there's not going to be any new game releases. Like, I think for like the month of June, there's going to be 2 weeks with nothing being released. In the month of July, it's pretty much like the same thing, and in the month of August, it's pretty much like the same thing again. So there's going to be opportunities for me to catch up on all of the games that I missed, including South Park, The Stick of Truth, um, as well as several other games that I missed out on, and looks like I'm finally going to be able to do that. So this is good news. Not only that, but since December, for those that remember, the probably pretty much like the last week in December, it was crossing over into the new year, and I was doing some reminiscing, looking back on the year 2013, seeing everything that I've accomplished in my business of me playing video games for YouTube. And I kind of spoke on my plans a little bit as to what I want to accomplish and things that I wanted to do, including adopting DirectCapture. Well, I'm proud to say that it looks like, if there's no unexpected events that come up, it looks like I will be able to adopt DirectCapture by the end of June. Because I have some money coming in, but the money won't be until like around around like the middle of June. So like I wasn't given like an exact date, and I can't really tell you even if I knew, but that's when the money is coming. And what I'm going to use that money for is, for one, I got to buy me some DirectCapture equipment, and as well as my PlayStation 4, because like the PlayStation 3, I mean, pretty much like its initial lifespan is over. It's pretty much on just borrowed time. Like they're still making PlayStation 3 games, but like eventually that's going to stop, and I need to dive into the next generation of consoles. And it looks like the PlayStation 4 will be getting purchased towards the end of June, which is perfect for me, because around that same time, since I'm getting DirectCapture, I'll be able to, improve the quality of my videos, along with receiving the latest in technology for gaming. And so this is like a big step. I've been using my digital camera and my flat screen TV, using this guerrilla style method of recording for quite some time now, and it's helped me make it this far. But it's a bother sometimes, because sometimes the brightness needs to be adjusted on the fly. I can't do it on the digital camera that I have. Sometimes like the autofocus, well, more often than none, the autofocus in the camera, there's no way to turn it off. So even though like the picture may be good, it still just blurs out and it autofocuses again. And it happens so often that it really chops up like the audio, like the quality of the video. And then I got to reposition the camera. I got to balance the digital camera with the TV. It's really just a big hassle that I really am looking forward to not having to deal with anymore. So just throwing it out there, come towards the end of June, finally I will be able to get my DirectCapture equipment, my new gaming system, the PlayStation 4, and we'll be able to move on into better quality videos in the coming years, in the near future. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Also, another thing that I've been speaking on, as you guys know, ADSPLAY is shorthand for Azariel's Nintendo DS playthroughs, because that's what I began playing on this channel, and that was pretty much my mainstay until I decided to adopt the PlayStation 3 playthroughs on my channel. I think sometime in like 2013, like late 2012, early 2013, and try to expand my repertoire, because even though I'm playing video games on this channel, and I was doing it primarily for the Nintendo DS and then at the time the Nintendo 3DS, the Nintendo 3DS, they don't have a very vast library of games, so at heart, like you guys seen the video where I showed my old Relic Atari 2600. Like, I've been playing video games since a little bit, and if I don't have games to play, it really feels like it's going to be like a boring day. Like, games literally are my passion. I don't care what it is. I mean, I don't like mobile games. I don't play PC games like Barbie's Dream House on like emulators and shit like that. But deep down, like, I am a joystick in a video game system. Like, that's pretty much just what I eat, sleep, and shit all day. Video games. That's what I do. I do it in my spare time. I do it as a hobby, and now I'm doing it for a living. I literally cannot imagine my life without playing a video game. It's just who I am. I've went dry spells before without playing video games, and it's just like this itch that you get. Like, you just have to play one. And it's always been like that for me. And the Nintendo 3DS at the time was not providing so many video games that I could give you guys consistent, good quality playthroughs. And on top of that, I was still using my digital camera to record the gameplay footage. And even though you guys couldn't see it, like, I had to put it up on my tripod. I had to hunch over my tripod, and I had to record it like that, and it was hurting my back, and it was really just a hassle. So come towards, I would say, September of 2013, I decided to sell my Nintendo 3DS because it was some new games coming out on PlayStation 3, and I could use the extra money to buy those games. On top of that, I was planning on adopting DirectCapture, soon. And I found out that there's a website and a company that actually modifies the hardware of the Nintendo 3DS and kind of rigs it so that you can do DirectCapture from the Nintendo 3DS system itself. Now, it is on a bit on the pricey side because they have to do customizations to the hardware, but since I'm adopting DirectCapture and such, it's only right that I do it for the Nintendo 3DS. So come the end of June, it looks like, if nothing unexpected happens, it looks like I'm going to be able to buy that Nintendo 3DS system with the modifications to it so that I'll be able to do DirectCapture for that, system. So we can get back to Nintendo 3DS playthroughs, but with better quality. And I hope you guys are excited about that, because not only would I be doing that, but I will be catching up on all the games that I missed. There's 4 games in particular. There's One Piece Romance Dawn, Bravery Default, which was being asked to be played by me for like quite some time. I have not forgot. Power Rangers Mega Force, and I think it was something else. Some Kirby game. So most definitely I'll be catching up on all those games. I think I'm hearing something outside, but that's the dogs barking. But yeah, there's a lot of good things happening come this summer, coming towards the end of June. I'm really getting my shit in order, and things are looking on the up and up. So again, if nothing unexpected happens to where I need to put money, for any type of medical reasons or anything like that, I mean, like, I'm already getting like an MRI soon, so gonna have to pay the medical insurance on that. Damn, my leg. But yeah, other than that, man, everything looks to be on the up and up. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been patient with me and dealing with that bullshit digital camera. Like, you only got to deal with it for a little while longer, so just bear with me. Things are going to get better come towards the end of next month, and everything looking good. So with that being said, of course, with me doing all of that and me investing money into that, Watch Dogs, unfortunately, a game that I wanted to play, we're going to have to be, postponed because I want to get it on my new system, and I want to start doing DirectCapture, pretty much just starting with that game. And I think that's a game that absolutely just deserves, great quality video playthroughs. I don't think that Watch Dogs would. I don't think it would do the game justice, because they've been promoting this game to be pretty much like a launch title for the PlayStation 4, but it got pushed back, and now, that it's coming out towards, I believe on May the 27th. So we got 2 weeks before this game comes out. Yeah, pretty much 2 weeks on a Tuesday. No, wait, yeah, after this week. Yeah, so that's next week, Tuesday. The game comes out, and I am looking forward to playing that game on a next generation system. To have a game like that, which is pretty much highly anticipated and has been for months and months now. To have a game like that and to play it with my current setup, I think it's really going to do the game some injustice, and I hope you guys can bear with me on that, because that's going to be another one of the games that I have to catch up on during the downtime in July, I believe. Oh shit, my leg is fucking killing me, dude. I swear. Oh, if I don't pass out from the pain during this recording, oh man, it's gonna happen sometime after. Oh fuck, dude. Oh damn it. Oh, this shit hurts. Oh man, I hate this shit. But anyway, yeah, man, that's everything in regards to ADSPLAY. Now, for Yu-Gi-Oh 101, I have a lot to talk about as well. Well, I have a handful of things to talk about, including me doing the last card review for the TCG exclusive for Primal Origin. I believe it's called Escalation of the Monarchs. You guys can check that out on the Yu-Gi-Oh 101 card review. Oh, shit. Yu-Gi-Oh 101 card review for 2014 playlist on my channel, as well as the early look video for the booster pack coming out, the Duelist Alliance, as it's called in the TCG. It was called the Duelist Advent in the OCG. The next booster pack called Next Challengers, and I did an early look video, as well as did individual card reviews for all of the cards that have been confirmed so far, and even the ridiculousness known as Herald of the Glorious Light, they wrong as fuck for that. That and that ritual spell card. I don't give a fuck. Konami, you dicks. When you watch that video, you will know exactly what I mean. Oh man, because I go on a fucking rant. I literally go on a fucking rant. Like, they put these overpowered ass cards into the game, and especially with the new format that they have happening every 3 months, the card isn't going to last. So they're going to make their little quick buck off of the card, and then they're going to ban it, and people are going to get cheated out of their money because they won't be able to use it for a reasonable amount of time. It's one of those things. Like, the card's going to get hit before it even gets a chance to really get used good. Unless they follow what they did with the Inzectors and the windups in the past, like leave it alone for like the next 1 or 2 formats and then let it run wild, which I think is going to be a mistake. Because people tend to leave the game alone when that type of shit happens. Like, I know a good handful of people that just left Yu-Gi-Oh alone when the windups and the Inzectors were like running wild. When the wind-up loop and that fucking Inzector strategy, blow up everything on your opponent's side of the field and then just go for a fucking OTK. You had Inzector people purposely starting second just to make that happen. And then the wind-ups, oh my god, they were fucking, empty out your opponent's entire hand. Nothing they can do. So when they start, they start off with 1 card. It's just one of those things where it's just like, come on, man. Y'all gotta know better than to release cards like this. But it's a business. They want to make money on cards, so they make the stupid shit because they know stupid people are going to buy it. I don't want to get into the rant, but you guys can watch the video. You can, see everything for what it is. But those cards are reviewed, and you guys can check that out in the same playlist. Also, there will be a new Yu-Gi-Oh 101 Fan Day on Dueling Network this Friday, Granted, nothing unexpected happens. I've been trying to work with scheduling as to when to get on there. This past week I did it from 5 to 8, and I thought that was a reasonable time, but I wasn't able to get too many duels like I normally do. Like normally I'll be able to get like one or two, or you know what I'm saying, or at least like 10 duels out the, you know, out of fan day. You know, because you got to host, you got to wait for people to join, and you know, I was only able to get 5 duels. But with that being said, I had one of the best duels that you will ever see in the history of either Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or Dueling Network. You know, it was a 45-minute long duel that I had with this guy named Vince, and that duel was intense. It was good. Yes, like some mistakes were made, but it was great. And if you guys don't watch any more Fan Day videos, you need to watch that one, because that one is just drop dead fucking amazing. So that's everything in regards to Yu-Gi-Oh 101. Again, you know, I'm adopting DirectCapture. Come towards the end of June. A brand new Nintendo 3DS with DirectCapture capabilities. Catching up on games this summer. Also, I will be continuing Bound by Flame. I still have some videos I need to upload from that playthrough that I haven't uploaded yet. Yu-Gi-Oh 101, new Fan Day. Continuing to look at cards and doing card reviews and things like that. And I need to go rest now. Seriously, because my leg is like, it's bothering the fuck out of me to the point where I just can't sit here anymore. So, thanks for watching. Peace. And I'll see you guys next time.